Buon pomeriggio. Come stai? No. Good afternoon. How are you? I hope you're all well and looking forward to finding out more about coming to Malta. If you're watching this, you must be thinking about maybe coming over here to see me and the rest of the team to improve your English, which is fantastic. So, welcome to Malta. Here I am in a very, very rainy Malta. It is cold and it's very wet, unusually. My name is Jeanette. You can see me there. And I am one of the teachers of English at the LearnKey Institute here in Malta. It's a very small school in Malta, and it is here to teach young people who have finished high school and are about to learn a career, say in catering or in nursing or lots of other things. But if you're coming to Malta, you won't be doing that. You'll be coming to learn, to improve your English. And that is exactly what we do. It's exactly my job. So, this is the first of 10 presentations that I will be given this time every Tuesday to tell you about Malta and coming here for a short time to help make your English even better than it is already. I hope you enjoyed these presentations, and at the end there will be lots of time to ask questions. You'll just type them, but at the end, please, not yet. Thank you. So, each one of these sessions will tell you about what to expect during your time here in Malta. What to see, what to eat, what to do, how you will learn, how to get around by bus or boat or taxi. And here are the things that I will tell you about. So, this first session is about learning in Malta with LearnKey, telling you about how it will all work when, hopefully, you come over to see us. Another session will be information about Malta, the beautiful islands of Malta. It will be important for you to know how to go around the island. So, one session will be telling you about how to get around Malta easily and safely. You will possibly enjoy the food and drink in Malta. I will tell you more about that in a different session. I will tell you about some of the typical Maltese food and some of their more famous snacks and drinks as well. Some of them I'm sure you'll be trying out when you come over here to visit. And some of the food might be exactly like what you have over there in hopefully a more sunny Italy than it is in Malta. I will devote one session to your leisure time. Leisure time is when you have no lessons, you have nothing to do. So, the things you can do to have fun while you're in Malta. There will be times when you will go out at night, so I will tell you about things to do at night, the type of music and the nightlife that goes on all around the island. Everybody likes shopping, so I will tell you about shopping, where the big shops are, the shopping centres, the malls. Anything you need to know about shopping, I shall add it in there so that when you come over, you can spend all your money buying clothes and gifts and whatever you like. And I put a little session in about the language, the very strange and unusual Maltese language, with strange little symbols and signs in there that people look at and go, oh, I don't know what that is. Um, and finally, our last session, I will talk to you about anything you would like to know more about. So be thinking all the time of questions for me, things you want to know more about, and that will help me, which will then help you. So if you can, always have some paper and a pen so you can write your ideas down. Okay, great then. Okay, so I hope you'll enjoy these presentations and that you will then choose to come to Malta to make your English better, to improve your English, while at the same time we have fun and enjoy all of the learning together. So I am going to start each session with some words that I hope will help you. You may know them, you may not. But I also want to help you to pronounce your English better. Um, Italian alphabet is different from the English alphabet um, in that the sounds can be different. So it can be difficult to pronounce English words correctly. So I'm focusing on not just what the word means, but how you say it. So here are 5 words I have chosen for today. One word I have mentioned is leisure. And leisure is your tempo libero. If I've pronounced that right, my pronunciation in Italian is not very good, but I'll try. So, leisure. So, this quite simple. 2 syllables, leisure, leisure. So, have a try of saying it to yourself, either loud or in your head. Leisure. Okay, your free time. Uh, this word gets a lot of Italians say wrong. And the word is island, not island. The S is silent. So it's island, 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 just together, island. You say it? Great, island. And here is a word I will say a lot, which I think you will know, which is improve. Improve, to get better. Something you want to get better at. So I want you to improve your English. This word can be pronounced wrong too. And this is the word country. Italy is a country. Malta is a country. So it's not said count, like we say count money, count 1, 2, 3. It's said country, country, country. Okay. And finally, I think this you should know. Learn. I want you to learn, but not just learn. Have fun when you learn when you come to Malta, because that's the way I like to teach. I like to teach in a fun, interesting way, not boring. Let's make it fun. And that way, everybody enjoys it. I don't like boring either. Okay. As I said, at the end of the session, I will give you a chance to ask me questions or to give ideas, make some comments. Tell me if I go too fast or too slow, if it's too difficult, or too easy. Ugh. So try to make notes. Make notes. Tell me at the end. Write it in the comments at the end. Okay. So, who am I? An old woman. Yes. But here's a little bit more about me. I am English. I am not Maltese. I am English. And I was born in England. And if you look, here is a map of the United Kingdom. And England is shown there. You can see London, the capital of England. But I am not from London. I don't live I wasn't born near London. I was born about 200 miles away in a place called Liverpool. You may have heard of Liverpool. Liverpool is famous for one of the biggest bands going in history. Your parents may know them, you may know them, your grandparents should know them, and they are the Beatles. And here is a picture of a statue of them in Liverpool town city centre, in Liverpool city centre. You can see them there. There is Paul, George, Ringo, and John Lennon. So Paul McCartney probably being the most famous because he is still performing today. So the Beatles, incredibly famous. But the possibly the most famous thing in Liverpool at the moment is Liverpool Football Club. Yay! And so, as you can see, I am a Liverpool supporter. You'll never walk alone. I have the mug, I have the hat. Not Man City, not Man United. No, but Liverpool. So, I'm sure you're familiar with that, and I will get teased about it if you come over and you see me. All right, but let's be serious. I am a teacher and have been a teacher for over 30 years. I have also been a head teacher as well in secondary school. I have taught children from 4 years old, to adults, 24 years old. So I have lots and lots of experience. My English is good. So, and I hope you can understand me and I speak clearly enough for you. I have lived in Malta for 4 years too. So here I teach foreign students how to improve their English when they come over here to visit for maybe 2 weeks and come and stay here. And I love doing that. I have mostly taught Italian students, and I love the Italian students, and we have good fun together. Our lessons are lively. I like everybody to participate, to join in. I want you to speak all the time in English. I want you to listen to me in English because I don't speak Italian. I am doing Duolingo Italian, but I'm not very good. But I know a few words. So if you come here, you can teach me Italian too. It's a deal. All right? So, but I love fun lessons, not boring. You will have to write sometimes. You will have to read sometimes. But mostly we will speak and we will listen, which is the really, really one of the most important things to do when you are trying to communicate English. All right. So let's look at what happens when you come to Malta. So you will get your plane to Malta International Airport and you will arrive here in Malta International Airport, which is a beautiful, brand new, very clean, very beautiful airport. And it's very, very easy to get around. You can't get lost. You come in, you go through passport, down the escalator, through the door, out. Perfect. When you come outside, there will be a coach or taxis or small van waiting to collect you and your luggage to take you to your hotel. Thank you, Vincenzo. Um, you will go to your hotel, you will arrive there, and you will be given your room. And you will probably be sharing a room with a friend of yours. Um, Girls together, boys together, males, females, but not male, female. Naughty, naughty. So you can't have any of that. So you will come, you will get your rooms. During your stay at the hotel, you will be given 3 meals: your breakfast, your lunch, and your evening meal, your dinner too. So you will have plenty to eat. If you want snacks like crisps or chocolate or biscuits, cakes, you will need to buy those things. Also, if you want Coke or Fanta or anything like that, you will need to buy that too. So make sure you have money so that you can go and buy those things as well. Um, your hotel. Although I don't know which hotel you will be staying at, it will very, very, very likely have a swimming pool to enjoy in the very hot weather we have here in the summer, incredibly hot. So you will need a place to cool down. So you will have a swimming pool. You may have a pool table, who knows? There will be places to relax and watch television as well. Your hotel, whichever it is, will be central. It will be in the middle of a resort. So it will be close to shops and close to a supermarket, cafes, bars, places you can eat and drink. It will also probably be near the sea. So you will be able to walk down the street to the sea and swim, which will be fantastic. The water here is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. You will love it. So you'll have that. You will also be given one of these. This is mine. It's maybe a different color, it might be green, but this is called a Talinya card. This is a bus pass which allows you to travel around Malta as much as you like during your stay here for nothing, for free. You will need this to go on some trips because some trips won't have coaches. You will catch the bus to those places. So it's very important you'll have your bus pass too. So you need to look after that. All right. Another thing you will get when you arrive is a pack of information. And in that pack will be a timetable. And your timetable will look something like this. This isn't a proper timetable, it's an example. So during the week, so midweek, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you will have a timetable like this. So you will have your breakfast at the hotel. You will then, about 9 o'clock in the morning, have a lesson. And during the lesson, in the middle, you will have 15-minute break to get a drink, to have a relax, and then return back to the lesson. You will then have lunch after the lesson at the hotel, which is very nice. Um, and then in the afternoon, you will very possibly visit a place in Malta. So you may catch the bus and go off and visit somewhere. All of the places you are likely to visit, I will tell you about in a different session because there is no time today. There are lots of trips. Um, you will then have your dinner at the hotel, and in the evening, there may be an activity such as karaoke, or you may go somewhere. Who knows? There are lots of things that get planned. And or you may have free time, time to relax, time to spend at your leisure time, where you can go out and explore where you stay. At the weekend, it's slightly different. So Saturday, Sunday, you will still have your breakfast at the hotel, but you often go out for a full day somewhere. So it may involve going on a bus and a boat to a different island or a different place. Um, on those trips, your lunch will be in a bag. So you'll be given a packed lunch to take with you with sandwiches and fruit and cake and drink. When you return, you'll be given more food, dinner at the hotel. You do a lot of eating. And then in the evening, either leisure or have an activity. So you can see that every single day is busy. There are things to do. You will have lots of fun. You will find out so much about Malta. And because your teachers and your tutors and the people who are there to help you only speak in English to you, your English will really improve quickly, which is so important, which is our aim. Make it fun, help your English improve. Okay, so then let's have a look, let's have a think about the lessons. Now we've got on here that you have lessons. So your lessons may be 4 hours or 5 hours long, depending on your timetable. During the lessons, your teacher will only speak in English. They do not speak Italian. If they know little words to help you, they may use them, but only if you are really struggling and not sure. But we like you to help each other, and we all work together in lessons to make it interesting and fun. We will teach a little bit of grammar. There may be a little bit of reading. There will be some writing, but mostly speaking, mostly listening. It will be very different from lessons at school, where quite often you might get books out and just fill in the spaces in the sentence. So it will be quite different. We will have group activities, group projects that we will work together in English, producing and presenting something to the rest of the group. So it's going to be a really fun time, and well, I think it's fun, and the students who have taught have all loved it, and they've gone away. Some of them even shed a tear. So there we go. Right. So that's your lessons. When you also arrive, you will have a test. It's nothing to worry about. It will be on your phone. So you will fill in an online test. It's just little questions and you answer them. Just click the button. Do not cheat. So don't, and then you write it down. Don't do that, because the test is to put you in the right group. So if your English is here, you will be in a class where everyone's English is here. If your English is here, everyone in the class will have the same level of English. So it will help you to learn easier. You won't feel worried about other people being better than you, or maybe slowing you down because they're not as good at English, because everyone is at different levels, and that's absolutely fine. Okay, we don't worry about that. So please, when you do this test, just do it yourself, nobody else. And then when we get your results, we will put you into your classes and off you go with your teacher. All the teachers are wonderful teachers and are there to help you. We also have somebody to help you when you go on trips. The teachers don't always go on trips. There will be leaders who will take you on the visits to other places. Okay, so you come here, you spend your time, you have fun, you eat far too much. You have lots of late nights and you are so tired, and it's the last day. So on the last day, usually it's the last day, we give a presentation. So we have all the students together, all the teachers together, and we will present each student with a certificate to show what you've done. And here is a certificate like you will get. It's the LearnKey Institute Certificate of Attendance, which shows you have been to the lessons. So it's very important you go to all of the lessons. It's also very important you are not late. So make sure you're on time. So just remember that. So please be on time for lessons. That's really important. It will have your name on it. It will say you've completed an English language course at the LearnKey Institute, and it will show the date of when you were in Malta, the date you arrived and the date you leave. It will give your date of birth, and underneath it will give you a level in English. So this level is, as you can see, that what they mean will be shown on the back of the certificate. Don't worry if you can't read it, it's far too small, but it will show you the different levels. It will show you what those levels mean in speaking, listening, reading, writing, and that level will be given to you by your teacher, who has looked at your writing, who has listened to you reading and speaking, and knows how well you understand English and can have a conversation in English too. So that's how we do it. We don't do it by a test, so it's not like an exam. It's a teacher's judgment. So there you go. We have the ceremony, you get your certificates, and then we wave you bye-bye and hope you've had a really good time. So I hope that I've helped you to learn more about what it would be like to come over to Malta. I've told you nothing about Malta. That's for the next few weeks when I will tell you all about Malta and the fabulous things you can see and do. And I hope that it will now make you think about coming here, coming to Malta, improving your English, getting better at being able to speak clearly in English, to make yourself understood and to understand people who speak English too. That would be fantastic. And who knows, you may even be in my class. I mean that for you, not me. I'd love to have you in my class. So I will now give you 5-10 minutes. If you have any questions, please, please, please write them down. Give me a minute to translate, because I'm sure they're in Italian, unless you're confident enough to write in English. and I will do my best at the end to answer them all. Okay, thank you.
I don't think there are. Oh, sorry. Yes, I don't think there are any questions, Janet.
Okay,
So, if you
okay, well,
want
I'll
to
just
give a,
go ahead
yep.
and say goodbye. Okay, I don't believe you have any questions. That's absolutely fine. If you think of any questions, please make a note, tell me next time, and I'll answer them then. I hope you have a fabulous week, and I hope I see you next Tuesday at 5 o'clock. In the meantime, bye, ciao.